Franzen.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wilsonville High School. Tonight is senior night. We'd like to take a few minutes to recognize and honor our senior cheerleaders and football players and their parents. Please join me in showing our appreciation for the Wildcats seniors and their parents. First comes cheer. Talia Bell, escorted by her mom, Tara Bell, plans to attend OSU and majoring in pre-med. Next comes Kenna Levi, escorted by her parents Heather and Eve Levi. Plans to attend Western Oregon University and major in environmental and natural science and economics. Next, Mackenzie Nell, escorted by her mom Janice Nell. Mackenzie is deciding between U of O and OSU. Her major is social science. And Maddie Prater, escorted by her parents, Jared and Lori Prater. Maddie will be a dual enrolling at PCC and PSU studying child education. Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the cheerleader seniors. And now it's time for the football players. We'll go numerical. The first one is number 2. That's Jacob Hare. His nickname is Jake. He hopefully is going to become a Duck attending the U of O. His family members are Steve Hare, his father, and Kim Hare, his mother. Next comes Brandon Matthews. He's number 8. His nickname is Bud or Matthews. He plans to, wants to, okay, there was a mix-up in numbers here. Let's go with number 7, Wesley Norris. He wants to be a veterinarian or a comedian. His parents are Timothy Andrew Norris and Brigitte Banyas. Now to number 8, Brandon Matthews. His nickname is Bud. Matthews, he plans to travel for a year, then go to college for architecture. His parents are Brian and Christina Matthews. His sisters are Skylar and Mary. The next is number 10, Carson Hall. College is now, for right now, is undecided. His nickname is Rodriguez. His parents are Katie and Brad Hall. Next comes number 15, Manan Rodenbeck. He plans to, after high school, attend college and major in engineering. His parents are Rohita Rodenbeck, his mom, and Vikram Rodenbeck. Next comes number 21, Eddie Guzman. Plans to attend college and become a construction manager and work in the construction business. His parents are Saturnino and Paula Guzman. Next comes number 25, Nathan Cassidy. His nicknames, they sometimes call him Nate. He plans on going to college as soon as he springs high school. His parents are Becky Cassidy and Ken Cassidy. Next is number 28, Aiden or A.J. Burkhead. His nickname, of course, is A.J. Wants to study criminal justice and play college football where he's undecided. His parents are Deborah and Rick. The next is number 30, Stone Mitchell. His parents are Kimberly Barnes and Todd Mitchell. The next is number 34, Andrew Gay. He's planning on forest firefighting in the summer, is undecided on schools yet. His parents are Karen and Walter Gay, his sister Olivia and brother Ryan. The next is number 42, Chance Hansen. He hopes to be playing college football while studying kinesiology. His parents are Mark and Julie Hansen. The next is number 49, Justin Newen. After high school, Justin plans on going to college to become an electrical engineer. His father is Timothy Newen, and his mother is Vivian Tran. Younger sister is Jillian Newen. Next comes number 52, Chimo Samina. going to work and then go to college. His parents are Chim and Emily Sabina. Next comes number 57, Aaron Rivera. His nickname is AJ. He's planning on going to college to study biology. And his parents are Carlos and Lily Rivera. Next comes number 68, Dreyfus Santer. He's going to go to community college and then go to George Fox. His nickname is Joster. His parents are Henry Santer and Ellery Santer, and sisters Kadiva and Nina Liane Santer. The next is number 75, that's Jared W. Redmond. He goes by the nickname JB. He wants to obtain a 4-year degree with a focus on fire science. College is chosen in goal to be a firefighter, paramedic, and first responder. His parents are Jeff and Suzanne Redmond. Next comes number 77, Bridger Yaud. His nicknames are DeBridge and Truby. He's going to serve a 2-year mission for the LDS Church and then go to college at Utah State University and study business. His parents are Diane and Lance Yaud. Next comes number 79, Fernando Salazar. His nickname is Fern. He wants to play college football somewhere. Next comes number 86, that's Logan Forsberg. His nickname is Yogi Bear. Plans to attend college at Cal Poly. And his parents' names are Gaylord Forsberg and Patricia Hoke. Next comes number 83, Austin Ness. His nickname is Elk. His parents are Mitsuko and Buck Ness. Next comes number 88, Ryan Napoli. He plans to go to college and study business marketing. His mom is Lynn, his dad is Doug, his freshman brother is Hunter. And last but certainly not least, it's number 99, Draco Bynum. His nickname is the Thunder Dragon. He's going to play football for the University of Washington. His parents' names are Rob and Sue Bynum and sister Sophie. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Wilsonville High School, we want to say thank you to our senior student athletes for their dedication to their teammates, their program, and their school. We also appreciate the hard work and positive impact they have had on our program. To the parents, a heartfelt thank you from all of us at Wilsonville High. You've been a constant support to your children and their athletic family. We know the commitment and effort it takes to support a student athlete between studies, meals, transportation, and a lot of weekends. You too have made sacrifices to enhance the experiences for others. Congratulations to the members of the class of 2018 and their parents. One more round of applause for the cheerleaders and football players. Now I'd like to read the starting lineup for the Salle Prep Falcons. For defense tonight, it's number 3, Tay Brooks, at defensive back, a senior. Also senior number 4, the linebacker, Chris Bianca. At linebacker number 7, Noah Shalunce, a senior. Also a senior defensive back, number 8, Jack Constant. At defensive back, number 14, a senior, Dominic Paisaneski. And sophomore linebacker, number 15, Ryan Bajurvik. At defensive back, number 17, a junior, Griffin Cardwell. At defensive end, a senior, number 55, Tony Huin. Number 56, also senior, defensive end, Shaq Sajanai. At defensive line, a senior, number 68, Ben Weiss. And defensive line, a junior, number 75, Lucas Van Wagner. Head coach, Aaron Hazel. And now for the starting lineup on offense for the Wilsonville Wildcats. They are at wide receiver, number 1, Isaiah Hawk, a junior. A senior wide receiver, number 2, Jacob Harrell. A junior wide receiver, or junior running back, number 5, Cooper Lutz. A senior running back, number 15, Mana Rockenbush. A junior wide receiver, number 23, Jonah Gomez. On the offensive line, a junior number 59, Cole Douglas. A junior on the line, number 65, Kalei Taui. And a junior offensive line, number 66, Cody Grill. And a senior on the line, number 77, Richard Youd. And also on the line, a senior, number 79, Fernando Salazar. Head coach, Adam Gunther. We'd like to thank the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints here, the local stake, for providing our chain gang for the last 23 years. The Mormons have handled it for that long. We really appreciate their dedication. Tonight's NWOC football game between the Salle Falcons and Wilsonville Wildcats, and both schools are members of the Oregon School Activity Association. We remind you that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom, and all lessons are best learned when proper respect is shown to all. Please let your good sportsmanship show during the game. Let sportsmanship be the tradition of high school sports. Restrooms are located on the north end of the field behind the scoreboard and towards the south end of the stadium bleachers. Concessions are open courtesy of the Wilsonville High Booster Club. If you're from Wilsonville, be sure to thank those ladies and gentlemen for helping in there while not watching the game. I'd like to thank Active Edge Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine for providing sports medicine coverage to all athletic programs here at Wilsonville High School. Give them a call today and see how they can help you get back in the game. Go Wildcats! As per OSAA guidelines, we ask that everybody cheer for their team. Booing as well as negative or derogatory cheers will not be allowed. Please cheer for your team and respect the officials, players, and coaches representing both schools. Tomorrow there will be a volleyball playoff game at Hood River. The game time is 4 o'clock. So volleyball playoff tomorrow at Hood River. There will be a home football game next Friday night, a playoff game here, football game at 7 p.m. Our Wilsonville High School band, led by Chad Davies. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I'd ask you to stand and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem tonight, sung by senior football player Dreyfus Center.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Dreyfus Center, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's officials from the Portland Football Officials Association are the referee Bob Bryce, the umpire Nathan Welwick, the head linesman Don Mencia, the line judge Dave Tatum, and the back judge Joe Barnett.
Like the Wildcat captains are marching up to the center field to meet LaSalle's captain.
Should be a pretty good game. I don't know. I feel like LaSalle's going to set up a big fight. My prediction for the game is going to be 37 to 16.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is Wildcat. They're going to come out firing on offense. But I think we're going to come out firing on offense. Just, with all the adrenaline coming from our team, kind of their last. I mean, obviously not their last game of the season, but their last regular season. And I mean, just having that, I don't know.
Wilsonville has won the toss but deferred until the second half. Excuse me. LaSalle won the toss and defers to the second half. Wilsonville now choose the goal to defend. LaSalle has won the toss, deferred to the second half, and Wilsonville will be defending the north goal.
And welcome to the Wilson Broadcast Network's broadcast live of the senior night for Wilsonville High School football team between the Wilsonville Wildcats and LaSalle Falcons. It's looking to be a great night. Oh, here's the kickoff.
What are they doing?
What are they doing? If that
Onside kick, what is
on the
coach
first
thinking?
play.
Come on.
Are you kidding me?
It's a lovely night for Wildcat football. Should be a pretty good game. We'll see how well LaSalle can keep up versus the Wilsonville Wildcats.
Great start, stopping their trick play right off the bat. Great field position.
Yeah, you know, if that was Austin Ness, you already know he would boot it all the way down to the 1 yard line. keep it right in bounds. All right, here's
See
gonna.
how dominant of a game Cooper Moots can have. He's been on a tear lately.
Yeah, just with a run first offense. I mean, he's really been the dynamic, but we got to balance it out. I think this could be a good game to get our passing game going.
I agree. No one's really. Cooper Moots going out wide, touched, breaks a tackle, pushed out of bounds at about the 50-yard line for a gain of 6 yards. Strong first play, Perry. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. It looks like they're trying to get the running game started early. I mean, if you can just kind of get that dominance going on the ground, that really opens up the passing game, and then that's when you can just start flying the ball downfield and
I think
making big plays.
Against a small team like LaSalle, I feel like there's going to be a lot of busty run plays by Cooper Moots. And it's going to be a lot more shorter offense rather than long down the field.
Yeah,
you might get a couple later on to
When you
Junior
have such a star running back like Cooper, I mean, you can hit him.
Here's a snap. Hand off to Cooper Moots again. Tries to go straight up the middle. Is taken down at the 50.
About 1 yard.
About a 1 yard gain.
So it's about a 3rd and 4 right now. Wildcats can either alter for another run, or let's see.
I'm going to guess a screen pass to the outside or a slant.
Speak into the mic.
Well, this is the kind of area that the Wildcats have been thriving on all year. I mean, this is the reason they dominate so much. They can convert on 3rd downs and keep that offense rolling.
Yeah, Wilson really never has to settle for a field goal. Great catch by Mono
There's a
Ragabunch.
screen pass, but not long enough.
LaSalle really made a great stop. I mean, Wilson had great field position, but really didn't capitalize on that.
Yeah, I really didn't expect LaSalle's defense to stand up to Wilsonville's offense like that.
All right, looks like the Wildcats are punting.
It's an
From their-
interesting choice here.
AJ Burkhead ready to take the punt.
There's a little confusion down on the field.
Yeah, number 23 coming on the field. I think that's Jonah Gomez. To me, AJ Burkhead with the punt. Little bit low, out of bounds at about the 25-yard line.
Good connection. It looked like he just hit the top of his ankle.
Yeah, not solid contact on that one. But still, not great field position for the LaSalle Falcons. It's just me, or does their uniforms look like the Buffalo Bills?
You're not
They look
wrong.
exactly like the Buffalo Bills, but I really think Wilson was going to keep them from playing like the Buffalo Bills.
I totally
They
agree.
turned into the Cleveland Browns.
Oh!
That's some bold words.
Well, because, I mean, the Wildcats are looking like Tom Brady out there.
So like, don't shut.
Was I being loud enough?
No, you're right. Just be aware.
Looks like the crowd is really getting into this game. You can hear them from all the way on the other side right now.
Yeah, definitely. There's the running play. Stuffed right away.
That tough defense that Wilsonville's been showing all year.
Yeah, the defensive line really doesn't budge much.
Yeah, I mean, if Wilsonville could shut down the run game, that really puts the pressure on LaSalle. All right, it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the LaSalle Falcons. And 11, excuse me.
Another handoff.
Short gain for LaSalle there, but Wilsonville's still keeping them from, getting that running game really going,
Yeah,
really opening up the field.
Not really what you're looking for on a 2nd and long right there.
That would be number 6 carrying the ball, JJ Menor.
Wow, he really looks short from the rest of the team, but he might make up for it in quickness and speed.
Yeah, I mean, running backs, they can be a little shorter in that position if they've got that agility. I mean, Cooper Moots, he's not too tall. He's not like 6'4",
Yeah.
Sort of reminds me a little bit of Tariq Cohen.
Oh, Tariq Cohen.
Yeah.
You think he can catch passes like Tariq Cohen?
I think he can.
Low snap. Quarterback under pressure.
Great play by the Wildcats there, stopping that 3rd down conversion. Really demoralizes the offense when something like that happens.
I don't know what that flag is. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Maybe too big of a sack. I don't know. Too many players hitting the quarterback at
I
once.
think it might be holding. I don't know if The Wildcats didn't do anything, so we'll see what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't look obvious so far. I think that was number 66, Cody Gray, to be credited with the sack. Let's see the call. Sound like the Salle fans seem pretty happy.
Inadvertent face mask penalty, 5-yard penalty.
Wow, and LaSalle gets bailed out with a face mask penalty. Wow.
Third down.
I didn't see anything there, but ref calls it how it is, I guess.
Yeah.
Tough break, but I mean, if the Wildcats can stop them again on this second, third down, then that's really going to show how the defense is just going to step it up in this game.
And it looks like it's going to be another pass play, and it looks like Wilson was going to send the heat.
Yeah, I'm looking at Mono Ragabunch. He's such a physical guy, phenomenal player. I think he can really make a difference on both sides of the football. Looking, tackled. Looks like it'll be short of the first down.
Trevor Hansenson with the tackle. I don't know. That pass is definitely not a spiral. I don't think so.
And it looks like LaSalle is sending their punting team out in the field right now. It might be another trick. I mean, they have pulled a trick already this game.
Yeah, but I mean, I would doubt that they try to pull out another trick play so early in the game, because this field position would be even better. And they go for the punt here.
Punts it to around the 33-yard line of the Wildcats to see if the Wildcats can get their offense rolling.
That's part of the 35-yard line of the Wildcats, and they'll move over first and 10.
I'm really looking at Jacob Herr. He's got such straight line speed, great hands. He could really make a difference today.
Yeah, probably on this drive, the Wildcats are going to try and open up that passing game to, keep the linebackers honest on the Salle team. Great scramble in the pocket by Nate. And, for a long gain down the field to about the 35-yard line.
Nate Overall really looked comfortable in the pocket there. And he was getting close to being sacked, and he just evaded him. And really made
A lot of stuff happening around him, and he just stayed calm, fired the ball where it's meant to be thrown.
You know who's like that?
Who?
Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
No, it looked a little more like Aaron Rodgers in the pocket there. Just his scrambling skill was so good.
Luckily he's not injured like Aaron Rodgers is, though.
And Cooper Moots getting the ball. Gets a long run to about the 23-yard line for another first down for the Wildcats.
Fantasy owners have to be happy with him this year.
And I mean, that really that pass play right there really opens up the run game now, so Cooper doesn't have to.
He keeps the linebackers holding back, trying to stop that pass, so Cooper could just get a long gain there.
Looks like it's first and 10 at about the 23. Ooh, play action. Nate's going long for the end zone.
Nice.
And it's complete.
Jacob Herr.
Down Wildcats.
Jacob Herr for a touchdown.
Who were we talking about before that touchdown? Who was it? Jacob Herr. Do you see he had that speed to beat his man to the corner? They throw a nice fade. That's a touchdown every single time.
He really had great hands and the foot awareness to keep him in bounds.
Yeah, that was really just a great catch. Great throw by Nate to put it right in the spot for Jacob to be able to catch that, and then just great job keeping those toes in.
With such a strong running game for the Wildcats, play action can be crucial and cause a lot of nice passing plays.
That was a really quick touchdown. If you think about it, that was literally, I think, 3 plays and they were in the back of the end zone. I mean, if that's me. That's Oregon Duck offense right there. You got to hit him with a quick fire.
It looked a little dire in that first drive when they stalled and went 3 and out, but they really made up for it just now and get that quick touchdown.
All right, it looks like Wilson was up 7-0 with 7:26 left in the first quarter.
If they can get another stop here on LaSalle, that would start helping them open this game up.
We have Draco Bynum on the sideline getting his back cracked currently.
Draco Bynum, he's such a huge influence on this team. He's a senior this year, but every single year of his football career, he's made a difference.
And he is one of a couple of D1 athletes that the Wilsonville Wildcats have on their roster right now. It's impressive to be one of them, going to a top team like Washington next year.
Austin Ness to kick off for the Wildcats.
Looks like Austin Ness is about to kick off at their 40-yard line.
No, Austin Ness reminds me a lot of Marquette King on the Raiders. Just such a consistent kicker.
Here's Austin Ness with the kick.
It's a banger as usual.
Not even a chance to return that one.
That's so valuable to the Wilsonville offense, to the Wilsonville defense, because if they can't return, then they're going to have terrible field position every single time. It just really sets the Wilsonville defense up for success.
With Austin Ness kicking, they almost have to change the rule to, instead of the 20-yard line for a touchback, the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Do you think Wilson will get a 3-and-out here?
I know they can, and I know that if they do, that's really going to make it hard on LaSalle to stay in this game. They're going to start getting their heads down. So I think it'd be really crucial to get the stop here.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, though, it looked like last possession, they weren't really into anything. And, I mean, I'm starting again with this one. We get pressure on the quarterback and get him down again. No face mask called this time.
Yeah, they just had, I don't know what they were thinking calling an option play right there, but he had nowhere to run with the Wildcats defense right in his face.
This defensive line, it feels like a lot quicker now. I mean, they're really getting pressure on the run game and the QB all the time.
AJ, number 28, AJ Burkett, he puts a lot of pressure on that quarterback. Look how quickly he gets on the outside.
And it looks like he just gets back to the
20-yard line. Yeah. It's going to be third and long.
It was a nice gain for LaSalle, but just not enough to give them great position on this third down. They still got a long ways to go before they can get a new set.
They really are not getting anything done with right now. It's just, it looks like everything they do, Wilsonville is reading exactly what they're trying to get.
Their run game has been okay, but what they really need to get going is their passing game if they're going to do anything.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
And there's the South snap. Picked off.
And incomplete pass, nearly picked off there.
That would have been a huge stop for the Wilsonville defense.
And giving them great field position.
It looks like the QB doesn't have much arm strength on that. It looked like it was more of a loft than a bullet like it needed to be. But
I mean, Tom Brady could whip that to, Chris Hogan or Rob Gronkowski every time, but I don't think they're on the same level.
I would agree.
There's the snap, and there's the punt. Not a
It
great
almost
punt.
looked blocked there.
Kid Edmondson picks it up.
And he doesn't get much going, but he gets about a 2-yard gain on the play down to their 47.
Yeah, he kept the ball safe on that play. You don't want to turn it over on a ball like that. Yeah. You got to be real careful.
They already have such good field position that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, the Wildcats have the ball here across the 50 already. In great position to score another 7 and start putting the pressure on LaSalle to keep in this game.
Yeah, how many plays do you guys think they'll take for them to score this drive?
I don't know, but if it's anything like the last drive, it can't be more than 4.
I'm going 5.
That's
5
like
plays.
5
plays. Hand off to Cooper Moots. Spins, almost breaks the tackle.
Looks like he barely doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great effort, though, on the play to try and get as far as he could.
To keep that from being a big loss.
Wow, that was LaSalle's first big stop on their last couple drives. Great defensive play.
And here's a pass play. And it's complete to Cooper Moots for looks like a 5 or 6 yard gain.
Great tackle by number 3 for LaSalle. Tay Brooks.
3rd and 6 yards to go.
Looks like about 3rd and 6 right now.
This could be a big conversion for the Wildcats.
And there's the snap. They overhaul. Looking.
And it's complete.
Gomez.
almost picked off, but Jonah Gomez was able to reel it in, which I think this will be a first down.
And that helps with him having the arm strength right there to pull up that pass in there.
Yeah, it really takes some arm strength to sneak it in there. The Salle quarterback has
Right on target to Jonah to get that first down. Looks like the fans were really excited by that conversion.
Yeah, shout out to Zach Rossetti. He's been on it all year for the Stanford.
And it's
keeping the Wildcats hyped no matter if we're down or if we're up by 40 points like he's been in almost every game this year.
Except for the first upset that we had against South Bedford. But that doesn't
We were
matter.
still in it all game.
It was a close game all the way through.
quarterback keeper by Nate Overholt. Good for a 9-yard gain. It sets up a second and short right here.
It was a great run. Did you have a dual threat QB like Nate Overall? That really escalates to the next level.
It really shows you his mobility. You know, he's not just a pass first guy. Great pass out wide to Isaiah Hawk, I believe.
And great second effort there to push. Looks like he might have just gotten the first down.
I guess we'll have to see. They might be bringing out the markers like they do in the NFL, but they ref season. He calls it a first down.
And we have a special guest, Dan Lacey, in here. What do you think about this game, Dan?
So far, it's a good game. We've gone back and forth, but I think after halftime we'll start pulling away.
Great words spoken by a wise man.
Thank you, guys.
Cooper Moose running to the left side with some blockers. Ooh.
Almost scooped around him.
That was a great tackle by Griffin Cardwell of LaSalle. He got low. He stopped Cooper from breaking that tackle and getting any farther down the field.
I couldn't put it any better myself.
I know you guys, Bryce and Perry, you guys know the NFL really well. Is there any pro comparisons that you guys like to make to, say, someone like Trevor Antonsen?
That's actually a really good question right there.
Oh, he'll take it himself again. Definitely got the first down all the way up to the 11-yard line.
It looked like he did get the first down. That was a great run by Nate Overall. Really showing his dual threat ability.
Looking like Marcus Mariota out there, you know?
Yeah.
Run the football.
I don't know.
Mariota?
I think that Trevor would probably remind me a lot of Eddie Jackson being able to be so mobile on his feet, especially during defense.
You like the Chicago Bears?
Yep, always finding a way to make a play.
Cooper Moose taking a straight hook.
Jumps over him!
For the touchdown.
For the touchdown.
But wait, it looks like he might have fumbled the ball before he got into the end zone.
But no.
Called touchdown.
Touchdown. Great flip by
Great
guys-
jump.
Do you guys almost think that Cooper Moots did gymnastics as a kid? It almost seems like it to me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he jumped over that dude with ease. Like, that defender had no chance.
He almost landed that flip too.
All right, Cooper, next time we're expecting a back flip.
Just like the Cowboys we did against, what's that again? California's QB did that. But it was a simple thing. He flipped over the defender. Great comparison right there.
There's a kick, and it's good.
Yeah, Cooper on that last play looked almost as good as Todd Gurley out there, just hurdling over his defender just to get that touchdown.
You can start seeing LaSalle's heads kind of start dropping there. They're really not really as hyped as they were at the beginning of the game, knowing that Wilson was such a strong team.
Yeah, it looked like LaSalle came into this game really ready to make an upset on the Wildcats, but being down 14-0 this early in the game puts a little damper on their spirits.
Middle school banner, and under the leadership of Jack Davies.
You know, Wilsonville special. I think people sleep on Wilsonville special teams. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a strong offense, strong defense, but you can't forget about the special teams.
Yeah, because they're the start and end of every drive. So.
Unless you go for two.
Yeah.
But I guess that could still be considered special teams, though.
Yeah, it's really just the offense.
Yeah.
Austin Ness Great kick again. Look at that.
And almost thought about returning it there, but touchback up to the 20.
Oh, and it looks like Roden for a teammate right now.
2:10 remaining in the first quarter.
I mean, LaSalle, I don't think it's gotten a first down this entire game. Let's see if they can change it on this drive.
Yeah, they really need to get that offense going if they want to get back in this game.
Yeah, they're going to need to change something up because they've been trying to do options, run, short passes all game. They might have to actually try and get something down the field if they want a shot at this.
They might have to make a trade or a big free agency pickup over the offseason.
Yeah.
This isn't fantasy football, guy.
He's stuffed right at the line again.
Wow. Really? Nothing. I mean, this Wildcat defense is really putting the locks on them.
Yeah, LaSalle just can't find any openings here for that run game, and if they can't start that running game, they can't get the ball in the air.
Yeah. Are you worried about any long passes going over the Wilsonville defense? Because I'm looking, they don't have any safeties.
Yeah, they're all pressed up.
Yeah.
They must know LaSalle's weakness and know that their QB may not be able to throw it that 40-yard ball over the top.
That's true, but Wilsonville's also got some great corners, and they're able to play that man coverage and just still shut them down most every time. I'm not too worried about any big deep passes.
I feel like I'm almost seeing a sack almost every other play.
Yeah, seriously. And I mean, there's so much pressure on the opposing quarterback. You know, those long balls, he's not going to have the time unless he's Aaron Rodgers right now, or Tom Brady.
Ooh, Aaron pass to looks like number 3.
And another quick 3 and out by LaSalle's offense. They really need to get something going here.
It's going to be definitely a long game for them if it keeps continuing this way.
This is really hard on the defense too, because if the offense keeps going out so fast, the defense just can't get a break and they start tiring out, and then that's where Wilsonville can get some big plays in there.
Definitely, I think, especially for the defense, that pressure on the quarterback it's huge. And once again, LaSalle punting,
and it's blocked and recovered by LaSalle. I think that will be a safety.
Big boy A.J. Burkhead with a huge block.
Yeah, it reminds me of a couple weeks ago. Draco Bynum had blocked a punt and recovered it for a touchdown. That was just a great moment for him, adding to his highlight reel. And you know, this is a similar situation for AJ.
That's really got to demoralize LaSalle right there. You know, their line's been struggling this game, and they just let that punt get blocked, causing a safety.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for LaSalle right now. They really can't get anything going.
2 points for the Wildcats, and LaSalle will be kicking off.
Wildcats go out to go and receive a punt.
I think the LaSalle kicker has soccer cleats on right now. I'm not kidding, dude.
Those really look like soccer cleats.
Anyway, Trevor Anderson back there scrambling to pick up the ball. Great coverage from Wilsonville. Runs between the tackles, makes it up all the way to the 37-yard line.
So the run back by Trevor Anderson, number 24, and the line number 11.
Some great field position for the Wildcats here.
37-yard line.
See if they can score another quick touchdown on this drive. LaSalle's really got to find something on defense here if they want to stay in this game.
Wow, a little bit overthrown.
Second and 10.
I don't know who that was. And Mana Bragabunch into the game.
I mean, look for a pass down the field to either Monov or Cooper on this play. They're both such explosive players that if they get the ball, they can score on that play.
I think it'll be maybe 5 to 7 yard pass to Monov and then see where he runs with it.
Cooper Moots in motion.
Out.
And it's a flip pass to Monov, and he's going down the field.
All the way to the 35 of LaSalle.
And that's good for like a 25-yard gain.
You guys called it exactly right. We said Monov or Cooper Moots. You guys sound like Tony Romo, calling the plays before it happens.
I mean, wow, like, Monov really is an explosive player. I mean, he plays linebacker on defense and fullback. You don't really see that out of most fullbacks.
And just being in the game that much and still being able to get big plays like that.
Hand off to Cooper Moots. Takes it out wide to right, brings it back to the left.
And he's still going.
Wow, great tackle though by number 14.
Cooper Moots
saves another.
Dominic Pianeshki.
Yeah, he saved another 10 to 15 yards off that play by getting the tackle there.
Yeah, it looked like Wilson had blockers up front too.
Still good for a first down though.
And the Wilsonville offense lining up again. And they overhaul. Oh, handoff to
sweep to Trevor
Anderson.
Looks like for about a 2-yard gain. And it looks like that is the end of the first quarter. Wilson was leading
16 to 0.
16 to 0. I have not looked at the score in a while.
What do you guys think about this first quarter? Good start for the Wilson Wildcats.
All LaSalle in this one.
That's what we pay you for, Brandon.
Wilsonville really
getting paid.
But no, it's really been all Wilsonville this game. I mean, really, LaSalle hasn't even gotten a first down. I mean, if they want to even be competitive, they have to really get that first down going. I mean,
yeah,
one first down, that might strike their offense into a whole nother gear.
Yeah, they're going to need to find something here in this break between the quarters, because if they don't get anything going soon, I mean, this game's going to get out of hand really fast.
One thing the Wildcats have done so
Rob Sherban and Brian Bovey representing Foursome Golf Carts for the new addition to our Wildcat events. We appreciate your help and support for our Wilsonville High School Wildcats. Go Cats and welcome Wildcat 1.
Yeah, Wilsonville's just, pulling out all the tricks to keep scoring and keep the pressure on the Salle.
Yeah, I mean, you guys called it at the beginning. These usually have to mix up their offense, and that's exactly what they did.
Looks like we're going to get our first play run on this side of the field.
Looks like we have 4 wide this play. See what we're doing here.
Looks like the refs discussing a little quick meeting on the left pass marks.
Something going on with the coaches, like the referees can't have to talk to the Salle coaching staff.
There was a mix-up with the down markers.
Well, they overhaul. He's looked great so far.
Well, we're 2nd and 3. We're going to say it's 2nd and 8.
He's worked on so far. Honestly, I think he's had a great game.
No, I think we need to focus on is the line, because all of this has come from how well the offensive line for the Wildcats has been blocking, just to create these openings for, Nate to pass the ball and Cooper to run.
I mean, the offensive line is really led by number 79, Fernando Salle.
I really think that's the hair that's helped him perform so well this year. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, he did win best hair in the senior superlative, so
it's really got to boost a man's confidence, and
Yeah.
just help him play so much better on the field when he wins something like that.
It looks like there will be probably an encroachment call right there on the Salle.
Encroachment.
5-yard penalty.
Falcons, a 5-yard penalty, and make it 3rd down 2.
Now, a 3rd down and long turns to 3rd and short, just like that.
And
costly mistake.
It just gives them that much better position. Even if they don't convert here, this takes a lot of pressure off Austin to make that field goal.
Hand off Cooper Moots once again. He's able to run straight in the middle to the 5-yard line.
Easy
Wide
first
open.
down
Cooper
conversion
moves.
there.
Number
Wide open.
5.
I don't think anyone touched this game like 5 yards.
Eventually, but he picks up the first and goal.
And that goes back to Barry's point. Our offensive line is just that great this year.
Definitely. I mean, you know, Cooper has the space to run every single time. I don't see why you would have to go to anything else.
And I think Nando's numbers that he's putting up in weight training class really relate to how he's performing on the field.
Yeah, and was it 1,200 he got?
Holy cow. I don't know how that's possible.
Pitch out wide to Cooper moves. Tries to cut it back to the middle.
And
lays
look
out
at that
someone.
effort to get down there. He doesn't score, but he shakes off a couple tackles
We'll see.
in the 4-yard gain.
He is looking like beast mode out there when he was beast mode.
I don't think that one dude's going to get up until tomorrow morning.
A more recent comparison, though, would be Ezekiel Elliott, and how that's just a really good comparison to how Cooper's doing.
They're both eating right now.
Wow. Great point there, Brandon. Great point.
Cooper moves in the end zone.
And that touchdown right there, it just, you know, it puts a lot of pressure on the Salle because they just cannot keep up.
Touchdown is
We
good.
won kicker Austin Ness with another PAT.
Austin has one of the most humble kids I've ever met. And you see him on the field. He's like a field goal after he's mastered the game.
You know what? He plays both sides of the football. He plays the corner too, and he's made some great plays.
And off the field, too, he's just such a great person. You know, he's always helping people out in class.
That's a
He's
funny
a
one.
real MVP.
He really is.
That's a funny one. That's a funny one.
Hey, here's a good cause. The grad night committee is selling 50-50 raffle tickets by the concession stand. Also, poinsettia vouchers. So this is your chance to reserve your poinsettia. It's all for the grad night committee. That's good stuff. So make your way over there.
Man, we were just talking about Austin Benz. Ready to take a kick.
The crowd is just loving it. Love every time Austin kicks the ball. If you can kick another one into the end zone, here it comes.
Oh, perfect
Great
bounce.
kick.
He just got
Laid
laid out.
That looks like it was number 24, Trevor Antonson, as well as number 33, Kevin Burke.
By number 20,
That was just the junior combo right there.
Ball's going to be spotted right at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Falcons from there. 10-17 remaining in the first half.
I mean, Kevin Burke is killing it on the field and in class. I have him in econ, and he's an econ all-star. You guys should see him slay out those problems.
All right. Do you think Wilsonville defense is going to make another big stop, 3 and out, once again?
Seems like they will. It's just been the pattern of this game so far.
3 now and score a touchdown. That was good here at Wilsonville High School.
And on the far right-hand side,
There's some
Salle takes
confusion.
a timeout.
I think a good timeout call by
LaSalle.
the LaSalle coach, because if they would have ran that play, they would have gotten nothing and maybe even a turnover. They had no clue what was going on.
And if any of you guys are just checking in,
Wilsonville is leading 23-0 with
10:17 left in the second quarter. And this is Wilsonville Broadcasting Network.
we'll see what they can do.
They know they need to get this here if they want to stay in this game. Even just one first down at this point works.
really helped them out. Wildcats really spread out on defense here.
And it's a quarterback keep. A tackle for no gain.
And they really keep going back to that quarterback run, and it's not been working for them. I don't think it's going to work all night. So
He goes to
that
number 11.
LaSalle coach better start thinking about changing up some plays.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I think we just got to go for a long pass, mix it up every once in a while.
I think we've had more quarterback runs than the actual halfback on the team.
Seriously. Again, almost.
And just overthrown the
Incomplete
receiver
pass
by
brings
a
up
lot.
3rd and 9 for the Falcons.
Yeah, completely passed over his head. That wide receiver had no chance.
I don't know what's been going on, but there's just been no connection between the receivers and the quarterback for LaSalle this game.
Yeah, whatsoever. And looks like we got a receiver in motion. Back in the slot. LaSalle quarterback looking.
And almost intercepted by Andrew Gay.
Incomplete pass, almost picked off. Brings up 4th down for the Falcons.
Humphreys had some good words to say there.
Yeah, no, Andrew Gay, what a phenomenal player. But that ball was just out of his hands.
It was just too good of a throw to him.
Good break for LaSalle there, because that would have just been so hard on them to get that interception.
Hey, you know, another 3 and out. Nice punt.
Oh, what a nice
Wow.
kick. Holy cow.
He's really looking like
Marquette King.
You know, that's really been the highlight of the game for LaSalle so far.
Except no dancing after the punt like Marquette King performs. As the Wildcats are in control of this game, I would not be surprised if we started seeing almost all run plays while they're on offense.
It looks like it's 1st and 10 at our own 25. See what we can do on the 1st down.
Are we looking at another run play? Yep.
Oh! A pass by
flea
Cooper
flicker.
Moots.
Dangerous
Broken up
pass
by
there.
number 13 of
Cooper Moots
LaSalle,
with the pass.
Matt Evans.
Defense down there.
That was almost a big game for the Wildcats.
Just a little bit more on that ball, and I think Isaiah Hawk would have had it because he had his man beat. It was just barely broken up.
Wow, looks like it's 2nd and 10 and they're on 25 still. But that was a crazy trick play. You really haven't been seeing that from the Wildcats this season.
Yeah, it really just kind of shows how confident they are right now in this game.
I mean, they haven't needed to do any trick plays by how far they've been ahead. Maybe once we get near the playoff season, we'll start seeing some
Pass
trick
complete
plays.
to number 23, Jordan
Like,
Gomez.
one guy's hit to start the game. You
Back
never
up
know.
on the 55.
Salle really going out of their sleeve.
Doesn't really look like it's working for them so far, though.
Scoring a whopping 0 right now.
Looks like they're going off a 3 or 4 count with Nate Overhold at quarterback.
And another run to Cooper Moots. Powers ahead for that 1st down for the Wildcats.
He's tripped up by number 8, Jack Constrin.
Wilson offense is definitely rolling right now.
I mean, the passing game, the running game, I mean, LaSalle just doesn't know what's going to hit them next.
1st and 10.
I mean, you never know. They could score on this play just without confidence. They have really been throwing the long ball.
There's not the overhaul pass, handoff to Trevor Anderson, taking out wide to the right. It looks like it would be a gain about 20 yards about.
Wow, great run. I mean, that's our 2nd option in the running game. And wow, he just broke off for 20 yards. That's how deep we are this year.
Yeah, totally. He really shows the versatility of the Wilson offense.
It's really almost like a Jordan Howard and Tariq Cohen combo right there.
Of the Patriots, right?
No, that's the Bears, dude.
I
Come
was
on,
kidding,
man.
I was kidding.
Another handoff to Trevor Anderson. Takes it out wide to the right, spins, but is taken down at the 40-yard line for being a 5.
Solid
And
game.
goes to Trevor Henderson, number 24, tripped up on number 8. Yeah. Constant.
They're definitely going to the run game a lot in this game. Reminds me, the Wilsonville running back reminds me a lot of Kareem Hunt, Cooper Moots especially, because he just is so elusive and makes tackles so much.
I'd describe him as more of a Todd Gurley player, though, because of his ability to truck everyone in his path.
Nathan Overholt breaks the tackle. He's still running on the outside. Runs it for what looks like the first down.
Just manages to stay in bounds. But it looks like he'll get the first down.
It looks like a great block on the outside over there by Ryan Napoli late in the play to extend it for 2 yards. For extra 2 yards.
Yeah, Ryan Napoli has been a huge factor all year for where they've gotten.
Hey, we're missing Draco Bynum. I don't think he's been in the game quite yet. Don't know quite what's going on, but he's definitely.
I think he has back problems. That's what I heard at
back?
least.
Okay.
But I think it's smart that we're keeping him out until playoffs, though.
Saving him.
With the way the Wildcats have been playing today, then they're fine without him right now, just to keep him fresh until the playoffs start.
Another handoff to the left to Cooper Moots, but enough for the first down. As we were saying before, Draco Bynum's presence is definitely not being missed right now, but he's definitely a huge player. Definitely reminds me of Rob Gronkowski when he's playing tight end. Great hands, great size, and at this level, no one can really handle it.
Yeah, he's huge on defense for the Wildcats too. I mean, when he's there, he makes that defense look like the Baltimore defense with how much they shut people down.
Wow, that is a very great.
I feel bad for anyone who did not start the Baltimore defense yesterday.
Yeah, 29 fantasy points in case you were wondering.
Wow.
Cooper Moots takes it up in the middle.
Going jukes them out.
Literally takes several LaSalle players to take down Cooper Moots.
And it looks like our own Perry Rodenbeck. He did not start the Baltimore defense.
Right,
great shade there.
Just throwing it.
I mean, Baltimore got 29 this week, but the Chicago Bears got 30 fantasy points last week, if anyone cares.
No one cares.
It's okay. You do it. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Self-confidence is key here.
WBN is teaching you to be yourself out there in high school.
And respect others.
All right, looks like we got Mono Ragabunch and Cooper Moots in the backfield. Handoff. Fakes the handoff actually to Cooper Moots. There's that fade again.
And that was such a great pass by Nate. It looked like Drew Brees out there just hitting the money.
Big
but the
hit.
defense just had a great coverage there, made it so that, just couldn't quite reach the ball.
Yep, big hit on Nathan Overholt's blind side right there. Hopefully he's not too shaken up.
Yeah, that's definitely a dangerous hit for Nate Overhaul. When you can't see the guy coming, maybe hits you in the helmet. It can never be great. All right, I'm looking at Mono Ragabunch. He's provided great protection for Cooper Moots right here.
Oh, fumble!
And it looks like LaSalle
But the
recovered.
ball came loose, and we'll see what they say.
Yep, LaSalle ball on the fumble.
That was really Wilson's only big mistake of the game, but it didn't cost him too much being not on good field position. Yeah.
LaSalle really needed that play right there because, Wilsonville was about to score another touchdown, put this game kind of out of reach. But that turnover helps LaSalle stay in this game. If they can get something going here on offense before the end of the half, they could be looking to make a comeback.
We'll make sure to see if the Wildcats can keep their momentum from building up, and then they can stay on top going into halftime.
Yeah.
You
With the deficit you guys have right now, 23-0, with another touchdown, like Perry said, 30 points is a big hole to dig out of.
Still looks like they can't get much going on offense here.
This LaSalle team can't really put much on offense, like you guys just said. Could be another 3 and out.
Really looks
not
like
calling it now though.
Really looks like they're playing a little too timid out there.
Brandon. We don't want to jinx stuff right now.
Kind of like the Bears offense.
They've been playing way too safe, I think.
like the Bears offense.
No, you see, they haven't
off
gotten a
number
chance
11.
with the ball, though,
Going out
because their
wide.
defense has been getting
And
touchdowns.
another sack by number 58, Kavita David Uka. Sorry if I butchered that name. I do not know how to say that. I'm very sorry.
It's the try that matters.
Yeah, and it was a great play. Tackle for a loss. That dude had no chance on the side.
That's all that matters.
I
That's
think
a great play right there.
LaSalle really needs to get the ball in the air if they want a chance. The ball's in the air.
Oh, but a miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback, and it's heavily underthrown on that
Bryce,
play.
you called the exact play they were going to make. It didn't work out for them because there was great Wilsonville coverage.
That could have been a factor of the 1 mile per hour wind, though. It could have pushed the ball a little bit to the right.
When you take the velocity and the derivative of it, that can make a huge difference on the field.
Very great point. Way to apply math in football right now. Now, all right, it looks like it is 4th and long. Let's see if I think it looks like LaSalle is punting the ball again.
Let's see if we can get another block punt.
Looks like another fumble on the play. Let's see who has it. Looks like the South fans are really getting into it. And it looks like it's Wilsonville ball.
Oh, great.
That was close to being another huge mistake by the Wildcats. That would have given LaSalle great field position.
Yeah.
That would have been a big break for them because they need something like that to get it on the board.
Let's see. I think we're gonna see a 9 to Jacob Herr during this drive.
Yeah, that'd be really great to see, just some of the Wilsonville receivers getting the ball out there. They've showed they've been great all game long. So if Wilsonville can go to them soon, that'd be perfect.
That would be
Yeah, what do you think they're talking about in the huddle right now? Because I don't think there's a lot of adjustments for Wilsonville to make right now.
And I'd be doing some practice. Wilsonville never know right now. Wilsonville's playing with so much confidence right now. You never know.
Yeah, we're running out of time in the half. Look for him to take some shots downfield in this drive to try and get a quick score.
I think that timeout was called just to sort of relax in the Wildcats offense after that fumble and the prior fumble. Just sort of get their heads back in the game and get back to their own game.
That was a great timeout by Kyung, I would have to say.
Yeah, maybe they can hit us with one of those, that trick play where they handed off to Nate Overholt and then he threw it deep to Isaiah Hawk.
For a touchdown, most likely.
A nice trick play like that. That'd definitely get the crowd into the game. I think LaSalle's a little worried about the pass plays. I mean, they have a couple safeties back there. As we talked about getting that Wilsonville aerial threat up in there, Jacob Herr is being targeted in that last play. It was a little bit overthrown, but it was a good effort.
And it looks like great help from number 18 and number 11 of our youth football programs for retrieving and taking the balls out for each play. It's amazing to see that. That's one great thing about living in the Wilsonville community. Sports all the way up from high school, all the way down to the youngest of kids. Great family environment.
Handoff to the Wilsonville number 5, Cooper Moots once again. Looks like he got about 10 yards. Actually, maybe about 9 yards on that play.
Very close to the first down. I guess there's a
It's like it's not.
yet to go, maybe a half a yard.
It looks like it was just barely enough for the first down on that play.
All right.
While
we're in between downs, I just gotta say, Cooper Moots. We've called him Kareem Hunt Todd Gurley, Ezekiel, whatever. He reminds me most of Christian McCaffrey. Bryce, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I'd have to agree, but I mean, Cooper Moots is really changing the game. He's just sort of becoming his own running back, and I think pretty soon we're going to be relating other high school players to him while he's in the NFL, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, this is just coming off a very big surgery he had in the offseason to repair his heart. I mean, it's insane to think about that. Last year, he was not even 100% and still putting up huge numbers. And now since he's 100%, you're really seeing his full potential out there right now.
Quick pass out wide to Jonah Gomez. That kind of quick passes and short passes runs in Patriots. It really keeps the offense rolling. And a little bit of a high snap, but a nice handoff to Cooper Moots. Once again, straight up the middle. Looks like it'll be. You think it's not for a first down? Yep. Referee's calling it. It'll be a first down. And with 3 minutes and 9 seconds left in this game, in this half, excuse me, I don't think LaSalle will have the time to put points up on the board. There's some pressure.
Nice scramble in the pocket by Nate Overholt to get it out to Isaiah Hawk, who's open.
Looks like he might be just short of the first down there.
But that was still just a great play. Great scramble and then find the open guy downfield.
Turning a sack into almost an 8-9 yard gain.
See, I think that's LaSalle's problem. They're trying to send a bunch of guys at Nate Overholt to send pressure, but then they don't have enough guys back to cover all the receivers. So they're really in a tough situation. Handoff again to Cooper Moots. Looks like he slipped, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And it looks like it's 1st and 10 on the Wildcats' 28-yard line. See what they do. It looks like a run to Coop. No, it's a fake to Nate Overholt. That was a great run by Nathan Overholt to make a great gain of yards.
Yeah, he almost had that first down. All right, if Wilsonville could get one more touchdown before the half, that would really lock in their lead. It would really kill all the hope from the LaSalle side too.
If you can even say they have any hope right now.
True. Another high snap to Nate Overholt, but nice handoff to Cooper Moots. Definitely got the first down that time.
Yeah, they're just being so consistent. They're not getting big plays right now, but they keep moving those chains down the field. So, you know, LaSalle can't find a way to stop their yards at all in this drive.
And there's a minute 15 left in the half. Let's see if Wilson can get a quick score in before the end.
Another handoff to Cooper Moots, taken down though straight through the middle.
Do you think they'll go for a touchdown here or just for the easy field goal? Because there seems to be only 50 seconds left and counting.
I mean, I think we're going to go for the touchdown. I mean, Wilson's offense has really been rolling this entire game so far, and I just think they're going to keep it going. And they're not going to put their foot to the brakes right now. You know.
They still have 2 timeouts as well, so they can use one or both of those to get the touchdown, or you know, hold on to that time on the clock.
And they just took it out of bounds there, so that really helps.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you.
So much. We finished each other's
Sentences.
sandwich it. Oh my god. Looks like Wilson was running again to Cooper Moots.
And another jump. Is he in for the touchdound?
He looks
Well, it looks like there might have been a fumble on the play.
Ooh, there's a little brawl going on in the end zone.
And it's
That LaSalle ball on the 1 yard line.
Wilsonville's really had a hard time holding on to the football this game.
But I mean, that was a huge hit right there.
And a huge call by the refs. I mean, that could very easily be 6 points right there for the Wildcats. But call is LaSalle ball at the 1.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't get a red flag playing high school football. You can't challenge the plays.
True.
Hey, Wilsonville was bailed out earlier, though, because they had a similar play on the other side of the field. Cooper made another jump over the player and fumbled the ball, but they ruled that one a touchdown. So, you know, not every call can go your way. Looks like it was a touchback as well, so they'll be on the 20.
Alright, looks like the LaSalle Falcons are on the 20-yard line.
They'll probably just take a knee here.
Must have been a touchback.
Get out of this half. Oh, they're going for a big play.
What are they doing, man? That's the only play I swear they can run. And it doesn't even work when they run it.
They are really trying to get their first down, but it looks like they cannot get it. LaSalle's offense is just looking weak, like the Cleveland Browns right now.
Yeah, this game could be a lot closer if they could capitalize on those turnovers from the Wildcats.
They're just going to run the time down and try and change something during halftime. As
They
we
gotta figure
reach
something out.
the end of the first half, it is 23-0. Wildcats are up.
And we'll return just before the end of the half. See you later.
we have a winner in the senior grad night raffle, 50-50 raffle. The winning number, if you have your tickets out, it is 246193. That number again is 246193. If you have that ticket, stop by the senior grad night table by the concession stands. All right, before the dance team gets out here, it is the last regular season football game tonight, and we'd like to honor two longtime Wildcats who have been a part of our Friday night football for the last 22 years. Justine Sutton has been our steady and faithful and efficient game clock operator. Thank you, Justine, for your service for our Wilsonville Wildcat football program. Let's join together in giving a big shout out and applause for our appreciation of Justine. We would also like to express our appreciation of John Ludlow, who has been the voice of the Wildcats for 22 years. Thank you, John, for your many years of dedicated and faithful commitment to our Wildcat football program. Let's join together to express our appreciation for the voice of the Wildcats. And remember, John and Justine, once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. Coming out now is the Wilsonville Pride Dance Team. Let's give it up for the Pride Dance Team. Finally, we have another raffle tonight for the Wildcats at Work blanket. The winning ticket tonight, if you have your ticket handy, it's the blue ticket. It is 564110. That number again is 564110. With that, I'll turn it over to Chad Davies and the Wilsonville High School combined with Wood Middle and Meridian Creek Middle School bands.
Driving up and down the lane, driving ourselves insane. Why don't we go for a ride tonight? Past the Shakespeare Bridge, all along the buses drive by without a soul inside, and we can go for a ride tonight. The sunburned signs do heal, and a slow turn of the wheel means we can go for a ride tonight. Joy, joy.
Hey, don't forget the volleyball playoff game tomorrow at Hood River. Game time is 4 p.m. So that'd be at Hood River High School, 4 p.m. tomorrow. And a reminder, football will be played 1 week from tonight, right here, Mandel Stadium. Game time 7 p.m. for playoffs.
So far, the scoreline of 23-0. LaSalle really had no impact on the first half at all. It was definitely all Wilsonville.
Yeah, LaSalle's going to look to get their offense going here in the second half. They're going to receive the ball here to start, and they're going to need to, probably score on this first drive if they want to set the tone and stay in this game.
What do you guys think the over/under odd on getting that first down? 0%.
You know what? I think they're going to get the first down, and then I think the Wildcats are going to stop them on that next drive after the first down.
Okay, yeah, that's a fair assessment. I'm definitely looking at Treyton Moots to be another big factor, continuing his great performance.
Yeah, probably he'll get a Chris Thompson-like play here, a long receiving touchdown.
I feel like he's really going to channel his in there about that. That's what he fumbles to the side. He's going to do something strong to mentally fit. So he's going to channel that and he's going to gain yardage and some touchdowns.
That's a great thing. I mean, Wilsonville's last 3 in a row, they've been close to fumbling on each ride, and it's just Wilsonville just did not end the half on what they wanted to. And let's see if Gunther got him in the huddle at halftime and just really cranked down the ball control.
Yeah, looking at the end of that half, I think both teams have some big adjustments to make. Wilsonville needs to handle the ball better. They were moving the ball really well, but then they just, kept fumbling and stalling their own drives that way. And LaSalle just needs to start actually getting the ball going on offense.
Yeah, I completely agree. One other thing is I noticed that Wilsonville got big, sometimes their second stringers come in, and things actually go really smoothly. So do you guys think people like Grant will be able to get some more points on the board, add up even more?
Yeah, and I mean, speaking on that, when the second string start coming in, you really don't see a drop. They're almost as strong as the first string. And I think with LaSalle, they're going to have no chance against the Wildcats defense if they don't change something up with their offense. If it's the plays or whatever it is. But they got to get something going here.
I think athletically, they don't really match up to Wilsonville. They would bring that same quality of play.
I mean, but looking at LaSalle's record, they've really not been, most of their losses in close games. Their first game was Hudson Bay, they lost by 3. In the Salle, they lost by 9. And then against Milwaukee, a very competitive team in the Edwalk, they lost to them by 2. I don't know. LaSalle, their losses are not, this could be the first time they've been blown out in any game, but their wins were convincing. 45-6 against Park Road, or 60-6 against Park Road, and 45-6 against St. Helens. Those are 2 big wins.
Yeah, I totally agree. Wilsonville has been rolling over everyone in the league.
Yeah, we'll just see if this momentum from Wilsonville can just carry right into playoffs.
Yeah. Do you think there's any seniors from last year? It is senior night, so we got to talk about seniors. But from last year, there are definitely some strong seniors. I'm thinking of Harrison Steiger and people like that. Is there anyone else that you guys like from last year?
Yeah, I think the Neville brothers really brought a lot to the team. There was some question about how well they were going to transition because of all the great seniors they lost last year, but they've picked it up beautifully. The new seniors as well as the juniors and even some sophomores on the team, they're all they're playing really well. And I think that that might even be a better team than we had last year.
And Bridger Youd coming in as center, starting this year for the old Jake Gibson, who created this club. So we really got to commemorate.
Yeah, good job, Jake Gibson. Shout out to both of them.
Both great Cats.
Yeah, if you're checking in right now, this is the Wilsonville Broadcast Network about to start the broadcast for the second half of the NWAC League game between the LaSalle Falcons and the Wilsonville Wildcats. And it's senior night time.
The final game for both the Wildcats and LaSalle of regular season. Let's see who can end the regular season off strong.
It's looking good for Wilsonville so far.
And I think the next play will be a kickoff for Wilsonville.
How did you call that, Brandon?
Oh my gosh, you were exactly right. What a bounce.
And a perfect kick by Austin is going to pin him down at the 15-yard line.
Another great tackle by A.J. Burkhead. He has been all over the place this entire game. Wow. Another one of our D1 athletes here.
Yeah, he's definitely gotten some looks from colleges, and with good reason. He's so physical, has such a high football IQ. It's hard to find a lot of faults in his play.
Let's see if LaSalle will come out with this drive with a completely changed offense. I think they're really going to need to. And it's already changed.
They're starting here with a big shot down the field, but it was picked off by Austin Ness. And great field position on that play.
I mean, just like I said, they did change up their offense, but
yeah, they look to get big plays going early, but sometimes that can cost you.
Yeah, an interception. I mean, it's just he's lofting the ball too much. It's just I think needs to really train him up.
What did we talk about, Brandon? What did you talk about that their quarterback needs to make the adjustment for?
Arm strength. I mean, just holding it and getting it over the defender. But
that ball was underthrown. Not even a lot, but Austin Ness had the prowess to make that pick. And they overhaul, scrambling again.
Ooh, couldn't quite get away from that one, but still, he's moving great in the pocket there. I mean, he extended that play a good 3 or 4 seconds and just nowhere to go.
That's where LaSalle needs to come in. I mean, their defense needs to step up. Their offense just haven't found a rhythm yet, and I mean, their defense is somewhat keeping them closer than they could have. I mean, they forced 2 fumbles and everything.
Oh, for sure.
Let's see what they do on 2nd and 15.
High step, hand up to the Moots. Taken down.
Wow, the second half is a really new LaSalle defense.
Yeah, they forced Wilsonville here to a 3rd and 13, it looks like. I think that's the longest 3rd down Wilsonville's had all game so far.
Yeah, I mean, Wilsonville has had great 3rd down conversion percentages. They have definitely a great shot to make another conversion.
I think you guys just send him down the field to the outside.
They overhaul, looking.
Going
Nice
downfield.
Oh, that's the
intercepted by number 17 of LaSalle, Griffin Cardwell.
That's really unfortunate for the Wilsonville Wildcats.
LaSalle looks like they're starting to get a little life back in them since that first half with that interception.
Yeah, I mean, they're more looking like Baltimore on defense right now. With that, I mean, 2 losses, a big loss of yardage for the Wildcats on 1st down. 2nd down, not really getting much, and then a pick on 3rd down.
Yeah, I mean, you were talking about Baltimore, and them Ravens, they're, as Perry said, all defense, no offense.
But let's see if that can change this year, this drive right here.
I mean, I think we're going to see LaSalle shy back to their old ways after that interception right there. So
Yeah, they're probably not going to want to take more big shots down the field like that.
Yep, and they're right back to a run up the middle for no gain. No surprise there.
Yeah, so what do they do if they can't throw the ball?
They gotta stick. They gotta start changing it up. Okay, they tried the long pass and it was an interception. They've been trying to run the ball up the middle the whole game. It hasn't been working. They need to go. They need to try some pitches to the outside, screen passes, slants. They haven't been trying those short passes. They haven't been trying outside runs much. I mean, they just need to pick up some new ideas here.
The long pass is that it's so hard to go long against the Wildcats defense with how fast our corners and safeties are.
There they go again with another run up the middle to the quarterback. I mean, they have no creativity on this offense.
Right. If only they had a guy, just a bigger guy like tight end like Travis Kelce. He makes those runs across the field. He knows he's going to get hit, but he takes the ball and is able to run with it.
I mean, let's see if, the Saka pull something out of their sleeve and do like a quick, trick play right here. That could really get their offense going.
A.J. Burkhead, nasty hit on that play.
And there they have the 1st down conversion.
First down of the game.
Wow, that interception really rejuvenated their offense. I mean, this is a new look offense out there right now.
Yeah, they're actually rolling.
Let's not get too excited here. That's only 1 1st down.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like
Brandon,
their
you're over under.
Starts with 1 1st down.
But that was first drive. Different.
Oh, true.
But it looks like number 2, their starting quarterback, got hit hard and is subbed out for a couple plays. Let's see if he comes back.
And here's that outside run, and it looks like he's broken loose. And number 21 of LaSalle
Jaquan Lane.
is in for a touchdown. LaSalle is on the board now.
You know, we talked about their uniforms being like Buffalo Bills. And if they're the Bills, Jaquan Lane right there, that was a LaShawn McCoy play.
Wow, that was a very great comparison. I mean, LaShawn McCoy is having a great season. I'm guessing he did. He is not. They're both having great seasons right now. And I mean, 21 of the LaSalle Falcons probably having a great season as well.
He was just able to get around the outside. I mean, once he's on the outside running, there's no stopping him.
And the extra point is good. That'll be 23-7 in favor of the Wilsonville Wildcats.
Well, you know, that quick score here in the second half, it's got to scare the Wildcats a little bit, because if they can't start scoring right back, then, I mean, this game might get tight pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, what did it start with? It started with that pick. You know, you got to protect the ball on offense, so the...
yeah, that's Wilsonville's third turnover of the game. Second turnover. Because they almost had
That's
two.
their third in a row right now.
Was it one interception?
2 fumbles and one.
So third turnover of the game for the Wildcats. They need to get that ball under control, and you start moving down the field. Because that last drive, they didn't get any yards, and then they threw an interception. I mean, they just got to turn it around.
I think they're just playing more passive right now. It's like looking a little overconfident, but LaSalle's just not giving up right now. And they just scored a quick 7 points, which can really put them in the game. It's three touchdown ball game right now.
What we could have really used on that play is the defensive end, like Drake O'Brien, rushing out to go and get that tackle.
Yeah, his presence is definitely being missed right now. And on offense, you know.
It looks like LaSalle might be going for another onside kick here. Trying some sort of trick play. They squib kick it. And it got the ball back.
Oh my goodness.
That was a very well devised play by LaSalle.
You know, I noticed the LaSalle bench is definitely coming over to that side. It looks like some of them came on the field. I don't know if that's entirely legal.
I mean, yes, we have had some players suspended this year and kicked out of games for running on the field.
Yeah, you know, we saw Marshawn Lynch in the NFL. He ran onto the field.
Very interesting play there. They kicked it up in the air and just caught it on the left side.
And Wilsonville needs a big stop here, because LaSalle is starting to get a lot of energy going on the offense, and you know, with that touchdown, and then they get the ball right back. If Wilsonville doesn't stop them here, I mean, this game might start turning the other way real quick.
Yeah, seriously, they have some nice field position, but Wilsonville's defense is looking rejuvenated right now. Just got to stop that big play that might be coming. Yep. Quarterback keep right up the middle, taken down by the Wilsonville defense.
This third down right here might be arguably one of the most important in the entire game, because if they don't stop this, LaSalle's in field goal position. They can score another score, whether they get just a field goal or a touchdown, make it just a 1 or 2 score game. You know, Wilsonville really needs to get this stop right here.
Yeah, I totally agree. This is huge for LaSalle and for Wilsonville. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, we're sending heat.
Wilsonville sends the heat, and it pays off.
Great stop by the Wildcats there to get the ball back, you know, preventing that score by LaSalle.
Yeah.
But it looks like LaSalle is going for it.
Some great sportsmanship by Hagen helping out the quarterback after that play.
Oh, look, yes, it looks like they are going for it. This is a risky play.
All right, guys, what's the call going to be? If you guys are the LaSalle quarterback,
timeout by Wilsonville here. They're trying to talk this over.
If you're the LaSalle head coach, what play are you drawing up? Are you drawing on a screen? I
think I'm calling that pitch they ran earlier that scored them the long touchdown, because I mean they got 2 big plays this whole game. They had a 10-yard pass on a post route, an outside post route, and they had that outside run. If I'm the quarterback or if I'm the coach, I think I'm calling a pitch to the outside, trying to get those yards back.
Because I mean, they're here. Let's see, we're on the 35-yard line. The Wildcats. They have some room to work, and they can be risky because an interception down the field would almost be better than an incomplete pass. So I think it might be risky with a 10 to 20-yard pass.
That's a very great point. To pin him down close to the end zone. Where their defense has been showing up and could potentially get a safety.
And they might be trying to catch the Wildcats off guard. I think it's only going to 10 yard.
Hey, in a 9-yard situation, a good way to catch someone off guard is by running it.
I guess. But look what kind of play that was, Perry.
And barely broken up by number 33, Kevin Burke, to save that first down conversion and maybe a touchdown.
Bryce Perry, I'm no football expert, but I believe that was a pass play, and I believe
Down
Bryce
the field
Franzen
to 20
was
to
correct.
25 yards, exactly.
Well, you know, even the greatest make mistakes sometimes, so.
And you're not one of them.
I think Brendan Marshall needs to learn some respect on this broadcast. What do you think, Perry?
I don't think it's really good to be making fun of your co-hosts. You know, we all need to remain a team
the
up
tides
here.
will change once wrestling comes back. Have another strong performance late in state again this year, I believe.
Miscommunication with the center and the quarterback. He almost fumbles the ball, but he's able to go and fall on it again.
Bit of a high snap. That almost was disastrous for the Wilsonville Wildcats.
A fourth turnover in this game would really hurt the Wildcats here. But they need to get, even if they don't score, they need to get a couple first downs here on offense. They cannot make the defense go back on the field again.
Does not look good for Wilson right now. Nate Overholt taken down once again.
3rd and 14, it looks like, for the Wildcats.
Like I said earlier, I mean, I think the Wildcats have just been playing way too passive the second half. Really, I mean, the first half they were going for the long balls that were working. They just really haven't been going back to it.
It looks like it could be a case of just looking too far ahead, you know. I mean, maybe they were just looking for the first round of the playoffs, you know, overlooked the Salle a little bit. They're a 3-loss team, and they thought, you know, they wouldn't put much of a fight. But you got to remember that, you know, in division games, those teams always want to put up a big fight. And that was a great screen pass to Cooper. That was a huge first down conversion for the Wildcats there.
But look at that play design. You knew LaSalle was going to come at you with a lot of heat, so you let them come in, draw them into the screen, and just dump it right over the top to your great running back.
Pretty genius play call right there by our offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I totally agree. That was a nice play. A little bit of a high snap. Another half to Cooper Moots.
And look at that effort to stay up to get the gain there. He almost came down at the line of scrimmage, but he just kept his feet moving and got 3 or 4 yards out of that.
By the end, he was pretty much horizontal on that play, but almost managed to stay on his feet.
And it really sounds like the fans are really coming in strong right now. I mean, they're really trying to get the Cats back on their touchdown ways, you know.
Nate Overholt rolling out to his right.
And
Quick pass out to
to wide open. And that's a huge 25-yard gain there. Puts the Wildcats in scoring position.
This is the Wilsonville Wildcats we recognized in the first half.
Number 7, Salutes. First down at the 30-yard line. 31 for the Cats.
All right, do you guys think Wilsonville should keep it going with these passing plays, or should we go back to the run?
I think we just got to keep airing it up almost every other play.
Just keep LaSalle on their toes?
Yeah.
Fake handoff.
And
Nate
a
Overholt
run
takes
by
himself.
Nate Overholt. And the Wildcats are looking like they have a rejuvenated offense here. They were looking pretty down, but they're starting to move the ball really fast on the LaSalle defense.
David Overholt with the carry. Number 5, Isaac Bridgman with the tackle after gain 7, second and 3.
Let's see, second and short. Let's see what happens here. I would probably assume a run to Cooper Moots.
And he broke out for the touchdown there.
21 yards.
And the Wildcats looking like they're back to their old selves, extending the lead again.
It's going to be 4 minutes and 32 seconds left in this quarter.
And notice how that completely silenced the Salle Falcons players and their bench.
Yeah, you know, the crowd is going to be a non-factor moving on if Wilson keeps playing like that.
And Austin Ness, of course, makes the extra point.
I know, looks like there's 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter right now. And I mean, that was a great drive by the Wildcats to really get that score. Put it, put the momentum back in their favor. The Salle looked like they had, potential for a big comeback, but it looks like Wildcats shut that down pretty quickly.
Yep.
Yeah, they just got to keep that going the rest of the game, and this will be another win for the Wildcats.
Score is 30-7. We're in the third quarter, and there's about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. And just remember what I predicted the score. I predicted 35-16. We'll see if I can get close to there.
Austin has the kick.
It's actually
4:32 in the
I don't know,
third
because of that safety.
You never know.
A little bit thrown
Wilson
out.
could get a field goal and another safety to match Bryce's 35 points.
Moving forward, 1 point difference, I'll be happy with.
That's
Yes,
true.
that would be very impressive. Las Vegas can't even get that right.
Oh, and
Solid return by the Salle.
bringing the ball out, about to win the
Looks like
game.
there's a little scuffle and a flag.
Tackle by number 11.
That's after the play. This will be interesting.
Could be a personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct here.
I think I just saw some of both players from both teams bumping each other a little bit after the play. Let's see, the refs are having a little conference.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Wildcats. 15-yard penalty for wearing the tackle.
And that's a big penalty because it gives the Salle Falcons great field position here. Moving the ball up to the 44-yard line.
Ball spot at the 44-yard line.
That's really not something you like to give up if you're the Wilsonville Wildcats.
On first down, I mean, other than that one big run, Wildcats have really been containing that side of the field. And I mean, LaSalle really hasn't got anything going.
Yeah, they've had 2 big plays. They had one 10-yard pass and then that 30-yard touchdown run. But other than that, they cannot just move the ball at all, hardly. They just need to find something here. They need to get back to those plays, whatever they did.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, looks like that'll be a penalty.
Yeah, Wilsonville jumps offside on the hard count.
Yeah, trying
Yeah, 5-yard
to
penalty.
go off the count like that gets you in trouble sometimes. It can get you in early for a sack or a big play, but sometimes you pay the price.
Within a couple plays, that's 20 yards in penalties for the Wildcats.
I'm going to give you 2nd and 5, and so most likely if you're LaSalle, you'll end up getting that first down, and then that puts you in great field position. Wilsonville defense really needs to step up here.
And another big run by LaSalle.
Jafron.
And a touchdown. That same type of play, that another big running touchdown for LaSalle.
And number 6.
That was J.J. Menor.
J.J. Menor with a...
He's that LaShawn McCoy we were talking about.
The end zone.
Last time it was
See if they go for 2 here. And nope, they're just lining up for the extra point.
But wow, I mean, Wildcats have allowed 2 big runs for touchdowns. I mean,
in this one quarter. After
Yeah.
shutting out LaSalle the entire first half, they're giving up 2 long touchdown runs here.
The Wildcats got to be ready for the onside kick.
Yeah,
I know that's coming from the Salle Falcons.
yeah, I mean, it worked so well. I mean, the guy who received it on the last onside was so wide
It
open.
being 30-14, they sort of have to do that to have a chance.
I actually think that was a great, that onside kick. That was a really smart play.
Yeah.
That was well
It
designed.
really changed momentum for this whole half, starting out with that.
Oh, and there's a flag on the play. I'm wondering what that's for. I think it's for some sort of excessive celebration. Most likely it'll be on the South Falcons because the referee is going to talk to the head coach.
Okay, I feel like if there's an onside kick, we're going to see something different from what they did originally. We might see an onside kick on the ground instead of the air this time.
Yeah, I mean, it was just such a creative play. I mean, they caused a distraction right at the ball, and our team just forgot about the guy out wide.
But, I mean, we'll see. Maybe that penalty will make it so that it's not an onside kick because it might bring the ball
There's a
back.
flag laying back on the 15-yard line.
Sounds like the penalty was declined. Must have been on Wilsonville though.
Pinball. Unsportsmanlike conduct against LaSalle.
Oh, nope. Unsportsmanlike conduct against LaSalle. That'll move the ball back
And I mean,
15 yards.
At this point, you really got to start thinking that you're probably not going to be doing an onside kick that far back.
Yeah, no, because you risk if you don't recover it, then they have Wilsonville's
Ball
just
is
not
not
going to do
now
it.
at the
It'll
25
be right on the 40 or 35 yard line if they do end up doing it.
Which is close to Austin Ness's field goal range, so it could just.
That's like the 50, 40 yard line of the other team.
Yeah, seriously. Austin
I
Ness can
think we
hit it
might see a
anyway.
squib kick here.
Wilsonville has a lot of guys up in the box here because they're worried about that onside kick coming in. I think it's going to be hard for LaSalle to pull that onside and use it again the rest of the game because they've given two different looks from that.
Not that long of a kick there.
And number 33 running it past the 50.
Solid return. You see, penalties like that on kickoff are a huge difference because Wilsonville
Carry
is
back by
starting the
number
ball in the
33,
South.
Kevin Burke. And the tackle by number
If Wilsonville could put some more points up on the board to just get back that lead they had before LaSalle scored, that would really put the game away.
Looks like it's 1st and 10 on the 46. Cooper Moose runs it up the center.
Another flag on the play. And we might have an injury too, number 59 of Wilsonville.
Flag on the
We
We-
saw like
That's
one
it.
flag in the first half, and we've probably seen 5 or 6 in this half alone, or in this quarter alone.
This game's starting to get a little physical here as teams are battling out for the win.
Yeah, they're really grinding.
Oh, looks like the flag was on Wilsonville.
There's definitely been a lot more penalties in this second half. It's been a little sloppy for Wilsonville. You guys think that LaSalle defense is going to show up, or will Wilsonville make a big play?
I mean, LaSalle really has been playing well this quarter defensive-wise, except for on the last possession. But other than that, let's see.
All right.
Cooper Boots up for about 8 yards.
A little bit. Looks like there's a couple of Salle players who are shaken up after that play.
Isaac Brisbane.
And the Wilsonville offense takes the field.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a dish off to a running back this play.
Yeah, I agree. Or a quick pass off to Mona Ragamunch. Big handoff to Cooper Moots. But Nate Overholt taken down.
Wow, I mean, again, Wilson really cannot get anything going on the run game right now. It's just all LaSalle controlling.
Yeah, we were talking in the first half about how well this line has been doing, but I mean, they just look like a completely different team.
Number 75.
I'm
Really
really
a
feeling
lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, I'm really feeling the shot to Jacob Hur right here. He's on the outside, hasn't seen the ball since his first touchdown of the game. I would not be surprised to see one out wide to him, especially being alone on the left side.
Single coverage, yeah. I agree. Snap, fake handoff. A lot of pressure. But a nice pass out wide. Enough for the first down. LaSalle players trying to rip the ball away from I believe that was Trevor Antonson.
You can really see that they're trying to strip that
Or
ball.
Jonah
They
Gomez,
know
excuse
they
me.
can't.
For the first down.
Yeah,
And got the territory spotted at the 32-yard line.
Jonah Gomez liking what he's doing out there.
I guess looks like the South players are not strong enough to rip the ball out of Jonah Gomez's arms right there.
They don't have a great weight training teacher like we'd have here.
Yes, Mr. Fink is amazing.
Yeah, no, definitely. Wilsonville's showing their athleticism all game long. Handoff to Cooper Moots, takes it out wide to the right. Was that enough for first down? I don't know. Yeah, I think he was pushed out of bounds a little bit early.
Near the first down marker. It's spot on the 25-yard line. There will be second and 3 to go. 1:08
Looks like
in
first
the
down,
third quarter.
2.5 yards short.
Yeah, it'll be second and 3 for the Wilsonville Wildcats.
Probably won't see anything too complicated this play. Just something to get the first down and then worry about the next one. Oh, come on. He has... I don't know what the refs were seeing there. That really looked like a horse collar there.
Yeah, definitely would have helped the Wilson Wildcats.
Loss of a couple. 3rd and 4.
I mean, it looks like there's a lot of hands on hips right now. I mean, it looks like a lot of fatigue could start playing a role in this game.
Yeah, you know, normally the Wilson Wildcats have their second stringers in because they have such a huge lead, but in this case, the starters are still in there.
A lot of talk from both teams right here.
Oh, what's that?
Timeout Wilsonville.
Wilsonville timeout.
Second charge timeout.
Out of this timeout, I mean, what do you think the Wilsonville's going to try to do? Do you think it's going to run the ball, or do you think it's going to be a good pass play?
Honestly, I think they're going to run it.
I do too.
That's what we've been going to the run all day long, and it's worked for the most part. Why stop now? But if we did pass it, that'd be good too.
It looks like we're lining up in the same formation type that we did right before the
3rd
timeout.
and 5.
Yeah.
Maybe just miscommunication.
But you know, you still have Jacob Herr on the outside. He's available too.
And it looks like they're going
Right
to
to
him
Jacob Herr.
on a nice hitch route.
That's complete to number 2, Jacob Herr. Tackled by number 14.
Yeah, that was a great play. Jacob Herr has hands like none other.
I mean, that's what happens when you leave him alone for so long. You know that he's eventually going to get the ball again once the cornerback starts sagging off him.
Yeah, they're really probably worried about his speed, so they don't want to get beat down the line.
And you see the 4s going up, 4th quarter. And the score is still the same as it was one minute ago. 30 to 14.
It's still quite a solid lead for the Wilson Wildcats.
Salle needs to work fast in this 4th quarter if they're going to come back with any time. They need to stop Wilsonville here and get a couple of quick scores.
If you look at the bottom of your screen, you might see Fernando Salazar without his helmet, showing off that best hair.
Oh, and he's running his fingers through his hair just for us. He must have heard us up here.
Add that to the highlight reel. It's coming down to the 4th quarter. LaSalle put up 14 points in the 3rd quarter alone. Is there a comeback possible for LaSalle?
Yeah, but Wilsonville has not allowed more than 14 points to a league opponent this year.
Ooh.
So let's see if they can keep that up this game for the W.
Yeah.
And those 14-point let-ups were against Putnam and Sandy.
And if I remember correctly, those scores were all in the second half as well. Like mostly in the second half. And this is so far the lowest point total for Wilsonville besides that first game against South Medford.
Looks like a rush for no gain there by Nate Overholt.
That could just be, just how well the South's been playing the second half. Just not letting us. We scored 23, which is on pace for what our average roughly is. LaSalle really went into halftime, talked it up, and they've really been stopping us.
Yeah, I agree. If LaSalle had played like this the whole game, I think it would be a lot closer. But at this point, LaSalle's going to have to make some moves. Because Cooper Moose runs it into the middle. Almost for a first down. Yeah, he was close. Probably got to jump over someone again.
Wilsonville's really going to move toward the run game now as they try and waste the time in the fourth quarter.
Got the ball to 7, 1st and goal from there.
But with such an explosive running back as in Cooper Moose, you could really just replace their passing game with just such a dominant run game like that. And Cooper Moose hit for the touchdown.
A nice, easy score for Cooper Moose.
That touchdown right there makes it really hard for LaSalle to come back.
Yeah, what is that, a 3-score game? 4-score game.
Do any 2-point conversions in this point. They need to get 2 touchdowns with 2-point conversions on top of it, and then another touchdown just to tie it up.
And that is why we have mass star Perry Rodenbeck in the booth tonight. Very happy to be with you.
Thank you very much.
You don't need to do calculations.
And behind us, we have Jake Allen putting out the numbers for how many points each team needs and the probability to win. And Jake, what did you get for your probability for the numbers and the chance of shot to win? Okay, so I see Jake Allen has the shots at 85% Wilsonville, 15% LaSalle. The numbers sound a little high,
but
Jake might have messed up on the math.
Just like in fantasy football, you got those projections, and that changes all the time in the game. So I expect that if the clock runs down, LaSalle's odds is going to go down as well.
I would have to guess 90-10%.
It's constantly changing. He didn't include the radio.
Yeah, and Jake, you might need to knock on some wood back there. You don't want to jinx it. All right, thanks, Jake.
All right. And LaSalle has already taken the field. Wilsonville coming on to kick.
I think we'll just see a boot into the end zone right here.
Watch. I think Wilsonville here in this fourth quarter is going to start having maybe a little bit more spread out on the defense, so they can keep those big plays from happening. They need to crack down on those big plays so that South can't get back in this game fast.
But with a kick like that,
that was a great kick. Number 3 from LaSalle with some speed. Tripped up, I think it was number 22, Zach Rivers.
Looks like we had a couple of hands flying between the two teams.
Yeah.
Carried back by number 3, Gabe Brooks.
Alright, looks like it's 1st and 10 on the 25 off a great return by the South Falcons. Let's see if they can really get their offense going. The last drive was not that good, but I mean,
I don't know.
Or it was. They did get that big run play.
They did have that nice run play. That was a terrible ball. Not gonna lie.
Pass.
Oh, it was deflected?
Yeah,
okay, I take that back.
By the end.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like we have an injury.
And number 65.
That's going to be Caleb Baker. No, excuse me. That's going to be Clay Cowhey. He's been a great player this year. Looks like maybe a lower leg injury.
Maybe some cramping going on right now. I mean, we've been having a few injuries as of late right now for the Wildcats. Number 15, Mana Bunch, and now 65, Clay Cowie.
Another encroachment penalty by the Wildcats there. They've been a little antsy on the ball.
Yeah, that's not good.
Wilson just not playing very disciplined in the second
I
half.
feel like I saw movement on the South Falcons there, but I mean, they might have seen something else.
Yeah, no.
The refs are discussing right now, so call either a false start or an encroachment.
Hey, half-price pizza while the referees are talking about it. Half-price pizza. Look at it now.
Looks like it'll be on Wilsonville. Probably that
Half-price
encroachment
pizza.
penalty you were talking about before.
No, it was a false start.
Or false start.
False start on the Falcons.
Encroachment on Wilsonville, 5-yard penalty, 75.
Nope, yeah, that was on the Wilson Wildcats. 5-yard penalty. There's the handoff to Juwan.
Harry, that's why we don't jump to
Here goes number
conclusions when we think
21.
that's a false start when it's not.
One lane.
Yeah, you gotta get your facts straight.
Wildcats. Slight lead on the play.
And Perry has been introduced to the barbecue.
Harry, what are you eating right now? Oh, I guess his mouth is too full of ribs and barbecue sauce. So, I mean, we'll try and get him on here as soon as we can.
Great analysis, Bryce. There's the snap. Passing it deep. Finds him.
If number 11.
Barely saved that touchdown.
Number 11, Ethan
Tripped him up.
Eggerly. If he would have just stayed on his feet, I mean, he's very frustrated on the play. He would have just kept his feet, and he would have been gone for the touchdown.
That would have been an easy score for the LaSalle Falcons.
First down. In Wildcat territory, spotted at the 4.
And it looks like Wilson gets another big stop on a run.
Equals to J.J. Miller, number 6.
And if you have a Twitter account, please go give them a follow. It's at Friday Night Lights. It's the Fox 12's channel, and you can check out some great games, including our stream. They shouted us out, so we got to return the favor on this one.
And it looks like they're giving the ball right back to number 11. With how explosive he's been for this offense.
Yeah, especially after that last play, he almost scored on that one.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff the Wildcats need to stop if they're going to slow down the Salle. They've only really made big gains on offense. They've never really pushed the ball downfield. They just get 1 or 2 big plays to score.
And another big run. Number 11 again, Edgerly.
Jukes around him all the way to the 7 or 8 yard line.
This is a close game, but not close game. It's definitely closer for Wilsonville standards so far, 37-14. What is that? Still like a 23-point lead? And Edgerly, once again, they keep going to him because he's been playing nice. This time, not enough.
And we have a little score break quickly. The Dodgers versus Astros game, the Dodgers have 3 and the Astros 5, so I mean, they're ahead in the tied series. Wizards are playing the Warriors, and the Wizards are actually ahead by almost 20 points. That's a surprise there. And then Raptors versus Lakers, right within 6 points, Lakers lead. Back to the game. Falcons stopped just shy of the touchdown, 1 yard.
That was number 6, J.J. Minor.
Carried by Isaac Bridgman, number 5. And on the tackle, number 34, Andrew Gray.
And it looks like they're doing a trick play here, and it's hit by Wilsonville. He's going down, and that's going to be a
99 yards.
That was number 32, Kevin Burke. Put that on the highlight reel.
But there is a flag on the play on the 32-yard line of the Wildcats.
It looked like it was a block in the back.
Yeah, it could have been a clipping call.
Number 11 was trying to make the tackle.
We'll see what they call.
And that interception by Kevin Burke. Flag on the play.
You know, that was a great play by Kevin Burke. And if it goes through, that's going to be great. Well, he definitely hit the nail on top of it.
I don't know what they called there, but I mean, I guess they thought it was a block in the back, and they bring it all the way back to the 20-yard line of the Wildcats. I didn't really see anything dirty there. I just saw normal football. What do you think, Brandon?
I wasn't really zoned in on that area of the field while he was running, but I mean, the ref saw it, so I guess we'll have to take his word for it.
The refs, they get really antsy on return plays like this with that block in the back call. You know, it happens all the time. You see it all the time. You know. And it's not always a block in the back, but you know, they're always looking to call it.
I feel like it's just a pick and choose really for them. The refs just want to choose when they want to call it.
Maybe they have some preferences in this game.
Yeah, we might have some fancy scores riding on this game.
Definitely not Wildcats defense for sure.
Oh, that was a bit of a high throw from Nate Overholt. He does not look too happy about that one.
They could have Cooper Moose on their fantasy team just to get him more running yards this game. That's why they called it back.
But I mean, Manav Raghavansh, though, with the PPR leagues, he's been killing it this year.
Oh, for sure. He gets many of those short receptions.
And it looks like it's 2nd and 10 after the penalty to the 20-yard line. Ooh, big run by number 5, Cooper Moose.
Have we really seen any team in league that has been able to stop him?
I don't think so.
He's broken 100 rushing yards at least every game, I'm pretty sure.
First down, Cats.
There's a nice pass. Oh, to Jonah Gomez. Too much sauce on that one.
Just behind him.
Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10.
Almost had it.
7-11.
I mean, it's really hard to catch passes like that when they're behind you. But, I mean, good effort by Jonah Gomez.
Yeah, he really almost reeled that in. And there's about 7 minutes, 11 seconds on that play. In this quarter, excuse me.
It's getting hard for the Salle to make a comeback, especially with first down plays like this by the Wildcats. This game's starting to get out of reach.
Yeah, Jonah Gomez really keeps those chains moving.
Can't change that order. First down again for the Cats. Still in their territory.
And there's Coach Nix on the golf cart.
Really the MVP of the coaching staff this year, in my opinion.
Keeping the track around the football field clear for the teams to focus on the game. And another first down by the Wildcats.
Might have been something short, but we'll have to see. Broke about 2 tackles there.
That was a nice reception out of the flat from Trevor Anderson. He's really been a big difference this game. Difference maker this game.
It looks like they are moving the chains.
All right. You know, that Trevor Anderson, Cooper Moots combo is really reminding me of Tevin Coleman, Devonta Freeman.
I mean, the Wildcats offense really getting back to the line fast, surprisingly.
And Cooper Moots running up the middle again for about 4 yards. Maybe 5.
I wonder when they're going to start running this time down, or if they're still in attack mode.
Trying to get more points up on the board?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how their league's shaping up. I know that they're ahead, but it may make a big difference just scoring extra points on teams like LaSalle.
To boost them up to the number 1 position.
For rankings, yeah.
What do we rank right now? 4th? In state?
so,
In
yeah.
state.
I thought they got moved to number 1 though, or at least I thought they got moved soon.
Cooper Moots going out wide. Spins.
Breaks a tackle there to gain a couple more yards.
Looks good from Cooper Moots.
You know, that Devin, Dominic, Franzen.
Let's see, Wildcats line up. 3rd down and about 3. Running the ball, and he breaks through the line. Nice
Cooper
10,
Moots.
15-yard gain right there.
Taking it all the way out to the 25.
And I feel like we really see that a lot. There's about like 1 or 2 yards to go for the first down, and then Cooper Moots runs it right through the middle, breaks out for about 15 yards, and there's nothing more you can ask for.
Wilsonville really been rolling in this drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they just take it all the way for a touchdown. And there is the snap, a little bit high. Another handoff to Cooper Moots. Cuts back to the middle. Takes it. Am I Tony Romo? What did I say? Did I say Tony Romo?
That's almost a highlight reel play.
That is good.
We're going to see that up on ESPN or somewhere.
And that just about puts away this game. LaSalle is now down. If they make the extra point, they'll be down by 30 points. 4.5 minutes to go.
Wilsonville, we talked about Jake Howland's projections, giving LaSalle a 50% chance to
It is
come.
now, his new projections is now 95% Wildcats.
Yeah, I still think it's a little high of a chance for LaSalle. I mean, really at this point, I give him like a 1% chance to win. I think Jake needs to check his math once again.
I would just like to say that Jake Howland's math grade in BC Calc is higher than Perry Rodenbeck.
We
We
will
only
be
have the best
accepting
sources.
new applicants for our math and statistics team. And you can apply on the WBN website.
I mean, I think Jake is just being too generous with these things.
Is he a LaSalle
You know,
fan?
there's no room
There
for
could be some
generosity.
collusion right here.
There's no room for generosity in this business. It's all hard facts. It doesn't matter. You can't feel bad for the other team.
And just like hard facts, like the Chicago Bears will make the playoffs this year.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, Bryce.
Maybe
For the record,
they will on
3 and
Bryce's
4.
Xbox.
For the record, it's 3 and 4. It's gonna be pretty hard for them to come back.
I mean, with a rookie quarterback like Mitchell Trubisky, he's
Who's
barely
not
had
that
to
good.
throw the ball, and they've been winning games. So I mean, once we see Cameron Meredith and Kevin White come back, this could be a big difference, and you could see an amazing team. Now we're back to the more interesting game, the Wilsonville Wildcats versus the LaSalle Falcons, going for the kickoff.
Yeah, I would agree. This is much more interesting than the Bears.
Four minutes, 34 seconds left in this game. Austin Ness, another spot-on kick.
They're trying for a return here.
That would be number 3 of LaSalle,
Brought down
Tay
across
Brooks.
the 28-yard line.
It looks like he lost the ball, but he was already down on the play, so remains LaSalle Falcons ball.
Yeah, that Wilsonville special teams, as we talked about before, is really showing up every time. Not letting that extra long run get away.
I think we're going to see a lot of plays deep down the field here if they want any shot.
Looks like it's 1st and 10, just out the 30-yard line for the Falcons. Let's see if they can get their offense going. Ooh, short pass, not really doing much. Tackled by a 34 entry gay.
They're going to need to take a lot of shots downfield if they're going to get back in this game.
And we have Dan Lacey back here again.
And Ben Newstrong, team managers for our varsity football team.
You guys-
I think the game's going so far.
I kind of told you in the first half we'd start pulling away, and I think the game's over.
Ben, you got
Some
any added?
bold words there.
I totally agree. I mean, with such genius team managers, there's no way that we can't win the ship this year.
Encroachment on the Wildcats, 5-yard penalty. Now it's second and long one.
This game's over. That's pretty bold.
So, does LaSalle have a chance whatsoever, do you think?
Jake,
No.
do they have a chance on your statistics? It looks like Jake is reading 0% right now. Wow.
You gotta always incorporate at least 0.01%.
Yeah, Jake, I think your math's still off. You know, it's been off this whole game.
Touchdown. That made by number 49, Justin Moore.
They're still handing the ball off.
I mean, but they're
Solid
getting.
game, right?
Yeah.
3 minutes left in this game.
That run by
It's obviously there's no chance for LaSalle. This is an easy dub for Wilson at this point.
All they really can do is just gain momentum in these last couple minutes for the playoffs. I mean, that's all they can. That's all they're really going for right now. Just seeing what works, kind of see what they can do against Wilsonville in these last 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
See Sam Westing into the game. High cornerback.
Back to Edgy.
And that's complete to number 11.
Sam Westing just looked
Ethan
back.
Edry. Counted by Wilsonville's
Wilsonville
number
really
4,
has
Sam Weston.
a strong set of athletic teams this year. I mean, you have our football team already, soccer team's done well, and then you have Harry Rodenbeck, an all-star wrestler, and then you have
Yeah,
basketball, of course, still coming out.
Don't forget about Andrew Gay and Jacob Stell, who've been working hard.
Yeah, I heard you. Did you go to a wrestling tournament in Vegas a couple weekends ago?
Just this last weekend, actually.
Yeah. How did it go?
It went great. I got third in the tournament.
Wow.
Out of about 70 kids.
That's amazing, and he's just gonna bring that to Wilsonville this year, and he's gonna give us the much-needed state title.
And then we have baseball team coming back after a hard loss last year against Churchill. I mean, we'll see if we can get back this year.
Well, with this game wrapping up,
I gotta play there.
let's talk about some other things. How do you think
Holding.
the Chicago Bears are going to do this week against the New Orleans Saints and Drew Brees, who are looking great so far?
You know, both teams have a decent offense, but I think
Well, I'd argue that the Saints offense is looking like top 3 in the NFL right now.
top 3 are
They're putting up a lot of points per game.
Harry?
I mean, wow. I mean, coming after they just traded Adrian Peterson, who
You may be strong academically, but I mean, when it comes to sports, that's a pretty bold and false statement.
Jake, is his probability correct that it's a top 3? Jake's getting up numbers. No, it is not. Wow.
Well, Jake's math has been off this whole game. I wouldn't trust that.
Anyway, a nice play by the Wilsonville defense to take down the LaSalle quarterback for a loss. Minute and a half left in this game.
Back in the backfield.
And it looks like the fans are still going strong with a minute 30 left in the game.
6, third down and 18.
Salle, third and extremely long. It's on the feet. And it's intercepted by the Wilsonville Wildcats. But there's a flag on the play. Looks like this might be roughing the passer.
Pass interception by number 8, Brandon Matthews.
Oh, and it looks like it's an interception by senior Brandon Matthews. Wow. Great stuff by him this entire season. I mean, it looks like there's going to be about 2 or 3 plays left in this ball game.
Personal foul, roughing the passer
It was roughing
against
the passer, just
Wilsonville.
like I said. And just like that, it's the Sal's ball again.
Wow, you are real humble when it comes to commentating, Bryce.
And never mind, but Brandon Matthews still made a great play just being there at the right time. But sadly, it was turned back.
Flag on play. False start on the Salle Falcons.
Illegal procedure. Looks like. Known as a false start on the offense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down, it'll be 1st and 15. 1:09 remaining in the game.
And there is 1:09 left.
Really, honestly, we called it from the beginning. LaSalle, maybe a tough opponent, but nothing Wilsonville can handle.
Timeout. Referee's timeout.
And it looks like there is some confusion by the refs over by the ball. Don't really know what's going on.
There's only 1 minute left in the game, and I think that a 3-year-old can call this game.
Jake,
Because of such a
what are the
deficit
numbers?
and how far ahead the Wilsonville Wildcats are.
This was such a great performance by both teams. I mean, LaSalle came out fighting. And, even though they couldn't get much going from the start, they never quit in this game. And they were putting out everything. And, they gave Wilsonville a little bit of a scare early in the second half here.
Yeah.
But, Wilsonville just fought back strong and put the game away.
I mean, like many teams that Wilsonville's gone up, I mean, it feels like they've quit in the second half, but LaSalle kept fighting. I mean, dude, it was 23-14 at one point. It was getting there.
Next Friday night playoff game right here, 7 p.m.
It looks like it's 2nd and 15 with just under a minute left in the ball game.
Game next week will be the start of playoffs at 7 o'clock next Friday.
Yep. 59 seconds left in this game. Pretty clear what's going to happen.
Well, South Falcons will probably take a knee.
Oh, they find a wide open number 7.
And there's another flag on the play. It's all the way back in 25.
The referees are really lengthening this game.
Only on the play, and reception by Hagen. So once. Tackle on the third by Hagen, Guzman, for the corner.
You hear the Wilsonville Wildcats team really believe that we just won.
That is a bold statement coming out there. It's 51 seconds left, 30-point game.
Jake has now predicted 30% chance that the LaSalle Falcons win the game.
Now, where is this coming from, Jay?
Oh, he made a mathematical
Holding.
error.
It's 0.3. So it's supposed to be 0.03%.
Usually where the flag is at.
Hey, Jake, I think we're going to have to let you go, dude.
Yeah. On live.
Yeah.
You're on
Let's take
air
it
right
back
now.
down.
Oh, wait, shoot, sorry. Yeah, but we got to let you go. And we're now taking new applications
Second
for our
and 20
mathematical
yards.
probability manager for the WBN broadcast.
And always, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the WBN YouTube page, and also follow WBN on Twitter at WVHS Broadcast.
And we'll keep you posted on when the Wildcats play next.
And check out our new podcast, The Big Picture, on iTunes.
And we are taking DM requests for our Twitter for a new analyst. If you are willing to be our math analyst, please DM us.
Yeah,
We will
also,
supply calculators and a Fowler.
don't forget, Count It. It's coming out. The latest episode's coming out on Monday. Looks like this game is wrapped up, but Count It will be back on Monday recording a new episode, the Monday special.
Great way to plug the podcast for us. And shows come out every Friday and Monday. The 97070 show talks about the sports going around the high school. And then on Monday, they have the Wildcat recap, which goes through everything that is going on around the school.
Who hosts that? Mackenzie Nell and
Sienna Dorman. And then Brett Thompson and Mary Kimball host the 970 show. So tune into those on our YouTube channel, Wilsonville Broadcast Network.
I really think Brett Thompson should win Mr. Wildcat this year just by all he's been. I mean, he's been in that show, he helps with the cheering, and you see him everywhere. He's just such a pure Wildcat fan.
Definitely a Mr. Wildcat fan.
And a late touchdown by LaSalle here to just get in a little moral victory at the end of the game.
And there's the final buzzer. Final score is 44-20. As always, this is the Wilson. Oh, excuse me.
They get the extra point, so
Once
it could be 21.
LaSalle gets the extra point.
And that's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
This
It's
is the
good.
most points that any D1 opponent has scored on Wilsonville this
We wish you
year.
the best in the coming season.
Yep, 44 to what's about to be. Oh no, it'll be 20. 44-20. Thank you for a great game. It's another great Wilsonville victory. If you haven't already, follow Wilsonville Broadcast Network on Twitter at WBHS Broadcasts. Thank you for tuning in.
Driving up and down the lane, driving ourselves insane. Why don't we go for a ride tonight? Past the Shakespeare